listening to B106 basketball, listen to Fort Morgan basketball on B106.com. Josh Miller alongside Braden Snyder. Braden had a chance to talk to Coach Enright. What's some of the keys here for the second half?
I asked him how he felt about his team play in the first half. He said, I'm happy with it. He said, the only thing we need to do is we need to get our posts, get back on defense as we're screening ourselves, and that's causing them to be able to do damage in the middle. He said he wants to keep up the pace of play. He likes how they're moving the ball around when they're looking to score, and he really likes that. So I look for him to keep up this pace of play and continue to pick up the intensity as the game gets on. Is what I've kind of watched with the Fort Morgan team is they get a little bit of success, and they keep taking it, and they use it to drive and drive. So I look for this fourth quarter to be the most intense quarter that they play of this ball game.
Mustangs with their original five out here to start the second half. Garver, Lopez, Schneider, McConnell, and Anderson. Coming out of the tunnel, the Grizzlies will get the ball here to start the second half as we are underway. Ball's inbounded. Grizzlies have the ball atop the key. Look to drive the lane, unable to do so. Ball's thrown and recovered by Garver. Garver sends it right side to Lopez. Lopez back up to Garver. Garver drives 50 left side to Anderson. Anderson's 20-footer off the rim, no good. Bounces around. Mustangs, Grizzlies fight for the rebound. Grizzlies come away with it. Mustangs slow to get back as number 30 drives the lane, lays it up, off the glass, no good. Rebounded by the Grizzlies. Their shot attempt put back up, no good. And an unfortunate mishap. The ball's going to hit Devin McConnell on the head and go out of bounds. It will stay Grizzlies ball. Grizzlies have the basketball. Their end of the floor. 7:24 here to go, third quarter. 28-19, Mustangs lead. Ball's inbounded and quickly put up by Arroyo, who makes that quick basket for the Grizzlies. Arroyo now at 10 for the Mustangs. Mustangs quick, send it left side to McConnell. McConnell's foot was on the line, left side, but will be counted as a 2-point basket, not the 3-point basket he was hoping for. 30-21, Mustangs lead. Shot by the Grizzlies, no good. Rebounded by Anderson. Anderson quick to give it to Lopez. Lopez sends it left side to Garver. Garver 3-point shot up, a little bit short. Rattles around and rebounded by the Grizzlies. Like to see a little bit better look for Garver. Nonetheless, good shot attempt. Just unable to find the basket as it trickles around. Grizzlies on their end of the floor unable to hold on to it as Anderson comes away with the basketball, and yet again another turnover. Anderson drives the lane, lays it up, and no good as the ball comes down off the rim. Mustangs able to rebound it as it goes out of bounds. Grizzlies with the ball. Mustangs lead 30-21. Couple quick turnovers here. Early second half. Both teams with 9 in that first half. Foul trouble not an issue with either team. Grizzlies have the ball, looking to drive, send it right side, baseline, 3-point shot is up and good by number 53, Bernhardt. His second 3-point shot of the game, closing the gap here to 6 points for the Mustangs. Barber trying to get the ball to Anderson and does, almost throws it away. Anderson sends it the length of the floor. McConnell hits the ball off the glass with the layup and is good. Devin McConnell, 2 quick baskets here in the third quarter, extending the Mustangs lead 32-24. Grizzlies have the ball, try to drive the lane. Jump shot from the left elbow is no good. Long rebound taken by McConnell. McConnell drives the length of the floor, sends it left side to Lopez. Lopez 3-point shot up. Off the rim, no good. Rebounded by Anderson. Quick shot. Off the rim and rebounded by the Grizzlies. Two good looks for the Mustangs. Unable to convert, but upon the Grizzlies taking the ball across half court, they are called again with yet another travel violation, which, with that turnover, the Mustangs will get the basketball back. Mendez in for Schneider, substitution for the Mustangs. Off that turnover, Anderson, 3/4 of the court to cover. Will prepare to inbound the basketball in front of the Grizzlies bench. Does so to Lopez. Lopez lets everybody know, thumbs up. Mendez gives him the screen. Lopez drives the lane, dishes the right side to McConnell. McConnell's 3-point shot up and good. Devin McConnell, great look off the dish from Lopez. Extending the Mustangs lead to 10, 34-24. McConnell all 7 points here early in the second half. Grizzlies quick to respond as they come down and make the layup with a 2-point basket as the Mustangs a little bit confused on defense. Lopez tries to get the ball to Mendez. It's deflected by the Grizzlies. Ball will remain Mustang basketball under the Mustangs basket. 4:43 to go here. Third quarter. Ball inbounded to Lopez. Lopez tries to get it back to Anderson, but he must have hit a puddle as he slips and falls and unable to get that basketball as the turnover is committed by the Mustangs. Unfortunate there. Nothing we can really do about that turnover, Braden, but nonetheless, Grizzlies ball. Ball inbounded to Arroyo. Arroyo up top to Carlin. Carlin Martinez. Back to Arroyo. Arroyo's three-point shot up. Off the rim, no good. Rebounded by Lopez. Lopez trying to hit the streaky. McConnell does. McConnell thinks otherwise. Steps back behind the three-point line. His shot's off the rim, no good. Rebounded by the Grizzlies. Shot attempt was a little rushed. Would have liked to have seen them set up the offense and get high percentage shot, but in turn, Grizzlies get the basketball and commit the offensive foul. No shot for the Grizzlies. They're going to call an offensive foul on number 15, Martinez. Martinez's first foul will give the ball back to the Mustangs. Anderson has the basketball, or prepares to get the basketball to break this full court pressure that the Grizzlies are putting on them. Aaron Anderson's inbound to Mendez is intercepted, but who was that? Martinez for the Grizzlies threw it to no man's land and went back out of bounds, which will give the ball back to the Mustangs.
Mustangs catch a little bit of a break there.
Huge break. Huge break as Anderson gets the ball back in play to Garber. Garber back to Anderson. Anderson gets across half court, sends the right side in front of the bench to Garber. On the give and go, Garber back to Anderson. Anderson for the wide open look to Kimball. Kimball shot no good, but rebounded by Mendez. He puts it back up and in for the Mustangs. Aaron Mendez off that miss of Kimball is able to convert the 2-point basket, extending the Mustangs' lead. 37-26, Mustangs lead. 3:30 to go, third quarter. Grizzlies missed their 2-point shot attempt. Rebounded by the Mustangs. Shot by Mendez, no good. Rebounded out to Lopez. Lopez sends it far side to Kimball. Kimball tries to get it in low to Mendez. Ball's bouncing around. And Grizzlies, unfortunate. Grizzlies recover and drive the lane where number 15, Martinez, is fouled. Basket is good. He will go to the line to try to convert the 3-point play.
Anderson just got caught there with a hand on the back as he went up for the shot. And so Aaron Anderson just got caught out of place there, and there's not much you can do with that foul. It's not a bad foul, but something you don't want to give up, especially with a Northridge team that can be explosive.
Yeah, the Mustangs trying to play a little bit of catch-up here on defense. I'd like to see them do a better job of getting across their half of the court and set up. Nonetheless, we've got a substitution here after Anderson's first. We've got Kimball, Lopez, Westig, Schneider, and Mendez on the floor for the Mustangs. Number 15, Martinez, to the line for the Grizzlies to try to convert the 3-point play. His free throw attempt is up and good. Full court pressure by the Grizzlies. Mustangs do a good job getting it in quickly. Westig back to Schneider. Schneider brings it across half court. Schneider gets it up top to Lopez. Lopez sends it far left side to Kimball. Kimball looking to drive and can't. Sends a baseline to Schneider. Schneider drives, lays it up off the glass. Good. DJ Schneider doing a good job working that baseline here tonight. As he now has his 10th point of the night, extending the Mustangs lead back to 10. Mustangs lead 39-29. Grizzlies get their side up before 3-point shot up. Hits nothing. Rebounds, bounced around, and is recovered by the Grizzlies' number 5. Carlin, who puts that rebound up and in. Lopez gets across half court without much problem. Gives it to Schneider, baseline, in front of the Mustangs bench. Kimball with an air pass, unfortunate. Fortunately, Mustangs able to hold on to the basketball. Mendez looks and drives, 20-footer off the glass, banks it in and good. Aaron Mendez with the 20-foot bank shot off the glass and good. Brings the Mustangs lead back to 10, 41-31. Mustangs got to do a better job on defense and creating some stops. They set up what looks to be man-to-man as number 53, Barnett, drives the lane for the Grizzlies. The miss is rebounded by the Mustangs. Mustangs have the numbers 3-on-2. Princess sends it to Schneider. Schneider lays it up and in. Good job executing the 3-on-2 break for the Mustangs. Grizzlies try to quickly get back and put up the three-point shot, which no good. Lopez gets the rebound, drives the length of the floor. Layup's no good, bounces around, tipped by Kemble, but recovered by the Grizzlies. Minute 15 to go here. Mustangs lead 43-31. Coach Anderson for the Grizzlies decides he wants a timeout to regroup as the Mustangs extend their lead. We'll take a quick break. Minute 12 here to go, third quarter. Mustangs lead 43-31. Listening to Mustangs basketball, B106, B106.com. Josh Miller, Braden Snyder back here at Northridge High School as Fort Morgan Mustangs lead the Northridge Grizzlies 43-31. Good for Coach Enright. The pace has been quick, as he likes to see. Bad for us as we try to keep up here, Braden, with the pace of this game as the basketball's going back and forth. Not sure where this ball game's gone, but we've only got a minute 12 left in this third quarter. Mustangs have the 12-point lead. Grizzlies ball their half of the court coming out of this timeout. Ball's inbounded backcourt for the Grizzlies to Carlin. Carlin brings it across, sends it far left side. Sends it baseline. Baseline looks to dribble drive, sends it in low to the block. Snyder's going to get called with a foul as he tries to breach in on that pass into the low block. No worries here. Snyder's third foul. Coach Enright realizing that is his third, calling the quick sub, bringing Baker in for Snyder.
As he was trying to tell TJ to get around that guy and not sit there and try and reach over him. So he needs TJ to play smart because we will need Schneider down the stretch.
Schneider, the only one really in foul trouble. Mustang only has two team fouls this half. Inbounds for the Grizzlies, sent right side. The jump shot from the right elbow is good. By number 2, Frank. Mustangs, Kimball tries to inbound the ball. Sorry, Bledsoe. A long baseball-style pass. Gets intercepted. Grizzlies have the ball back. Jump shot from the left elbow. Again, good by Frank. 2 quick points for Frank. Sorry, 4 quick points for Frank. Bledsoe struggling to get the ball inbounded, but does this time to Bledsoe. Bledsoe gets it back to Bledsoe. Bledsoe pushes across half court. Gets it left side to Mendez. Mendez drives the lane, lays it up off the rim. No good. Rebounded by Baker. Baker tries to go back up. That is foul. Scott Baker for the Mustangs to go to the line and shoot 2. The foul on number 3. Yes, number 3. Dominguez for the Grizzlies. That will send Baker to the line to shoot 2 for the Mustangs. Got Baker's first shot up, no good. Teal Charlie's for great used car trucks today. If you don't see what you want on the lot, they will find it for you. 700 West Platte, Fort Morgan. And also Platte Valley Hearing Center, 417 Main Street in Fort Morgan, getting your hearing to its very best. We've got a loud student section. They try to rash Baker. Baker's second shot is good. Baker 1 for 2 there. 5 points now for him on the night. 44-35, Mustangs lead by 9. 10 seconds to go in this third quarter. Mendez has pressure on Arroyo as the Grizzlies get the ball in. 5 seconds as Grizzlies try to get across half court and throw up this last second shot. Ball off the glass, no good. Rebounded by Baker. Just enough time to come down with that rebound and eliminate any further damage from happening. 3 quarters complete here from Northridge High School. Fort Morgan basketball as the Mustangs lead 44-35. We'll take a quick break, come back with fourth quarter action. You're listening to Mustang Basketball, B106, B106.com. Mustangs start the fourth quarter with the ball. Garber, Lopez, McConnell, Anderson, and Baker on the floor for the Mustangs. Schneider on the bench with 3 fouls. 2 team fouls for the Mustangs, 2 team fouls for the Grizzlies. No one in real foul trouble other than Schneider. Ball gets kicked out of bounds. Mustangs will get the ball back and inbound it. And do so to Anderson. Anderson, McConnell. McConnell to Garber's 3-point shot. Up and good. Garber's 3-point basket extends his lead to 11. Sorry, 12. 47-35 for the Mustangs. As Garber gets a great 3-point look and converts off the inbounds play. Grizzlies set the ball up there into the floor left. No good. Rebounded by the Mustangs. Anderson gets it to Garber. Garber sends it to Baker. Baker back to Anderson. Anderson up to Lopez. Lopez telling everybody thumbs up. Let's go. Thumbs up being the play for the Mustangs. Got a foul on the Grizzlies. White, number 2. Frank. They want a substitution as well. Mustangs have the ball in front of their bench. They're half of the court. Mustangs lined up in a straight line. McConnell hits the basketball, lets everybody break. Baker gets the ball on the inbound, sends it back to McConnell. McConnell looking for Anderson, cutting across the key. Now above the 3-point line, Anderson has the ball. Anderson trying to get the ball in to Scott Baker down low, but Baker's being held on to by Northridge, number 25. And there'll be a foul on the Grizzlies, keeping the ball with the Mustangs. And the foul on the number 25 basket. Baker after that. Foul on the Grizzlies going to come out of the game for Schneider. Schneider back in. Mustangs with their original starting 5, lead by 12. Inbounded quickly to McConnell. McConnell converts for 3. Evan McConnell, second 3-point here in the second half. 10 points for him in the second half. As it extends Mustangs lead to 15. Mustangs get the ball and take it away from the Grizzlies. Now have it their end of the floor. Garber a little bit razzled as he gets across half court and is going to call Mustang timeout. Great job there, Brady, for the Mustangs to get that ball back and work to extend this lead.
It was, and then it was kind of a heads-up play by Garber, knowing he was trapped, there was nobody open. He went ahead and called the timeout himself. As a coach, I'm not sure, I don't think you're upset with that. I think it's a good time. You just come in, relax, reassure your team, and get back out there and get back to business.
This timeout brought to you by Ackley Building Center, your one-stop shop for projects around home, office, or yard. Ackley Building Center, located at 1402 Mill Street in Brush. Buildings by design. The most important thing to buying a new building or starting a new design building project is picking the right company to build it. Call Pat Walter, Travis Lefevre, or James Sample for a free bid, 970-842-5837, buildingbydesign.com. Mustangs coming out of the break. They have possession of the basketball. 6:37 to go in this ball game. 15-point lead, 50-35. Ball inbound to Anderson. Anderson brings the ball up top. Now looks to drive the lane and does. Dishes to Garber, 3-point line. Garber back in Anderson down low. Anderson lays it up and in. Aaron Anderson with the give and go from Garber lays it back up and in, extending the Mustangs' lead. Grizzlies quick to get to their side of the floor. Send the ball left side in front of their bench. 3-point line. Well defended by Lopez. Now back up top where they run into Mustangs McConnell. They send it in low to the low block. Garber leaves his feet on the pump fake and is going to commit the foul. Nick Garber for the Mustangs. That should be his 3rd foul. And that will send number 12, Rodriguez, to the line to shoot 2 for the Grizzlies. First shot up and is good.
Morgan Federal Bank, your one-stop shop for all of your banking and investment needs, from checkings to savings to IRAs. 321 Ensign Sheet. Fort Morgan Federal Bank, there's a difference. Remember, FDIC, equal housing lender.
Swetsing into the game there for Garber as he's picked up his 3rd foul. First shot is made, second up and good. 2 for 2 from the line is Rodriguez. Closing the gap ever so slightly as the Mustangs continue to lead, 52-37, 5:50 to go here in the ball game. Anderson brings it across half court, sends it right side to Zwedzig. Zwedzig to Anderson. Anderson hits the streak on McConnell for the layup. It's good. Evan McConnell having a strong second half. Aaron Anderson drives like a baseball player up the middle, making a play, and steals the ball. It's McConnell again streaking for the layup as the Mustangs pull away with this. As McConnell has 4 quick points, Anderson doing a great job to force that turnover and quickly getting the ball to the streaking McConnell. 56-37. Mustangs lead handily. They just get the ball into the low block to an undefended Frank, who lays it up and in. As the Mustangs put pressure on the Grizzlies to do just that, as TJ Schneider lays the ball up and in off the press break. Schneider is fouled and will go to the line to shoot one and convert the 3-point play. Mustangs being very aggressive, very high-paced game, as the Mustangs scored about 8 points in 25 seconds, Brady.
What an incredible job by the Mustangs. Playing smart, looking up when they break that press, looking for the open man. And they've got Northridge exactly where they want to be right now. They're following Coach Unrein's plan to perfection, and I know he's pleased right now.
Yeah, great performance here with 5 minutes to go in this ball game. Schneider's free throw shot is up and no good, rebounded by the Grizzlies. 5 minutes to go in this ball game. 58-39, Mustangs lead by 19, looking to stop the Grizzlies as they have the ball at their end of the floor. Grizzlies send to far right side, Sweatstick quick to cover. Sweatstick follows number 12, Rodriguez, for the Grizzlies into the lane, and we're going to have a foul on number 11, Sweatstick. A little over-aggressive there as he gets called for the reach. Sweatstick's first, team's fourth. Only Mustang at this point, 2 Mustangs, in foul trouble, Garber and Schneider with 3. Clock's running, 4:40 to play here in this ball game. Grizzlies have the ball up top, struggling to handle this Mustangs 2-3 defense, which sometimes looks like a man defense. Grizzlies unable to come down with the ball off the rebound and carry it out of bounds. It actually looks like it got stuck in the shorts of number 30, Mendez, who took it with him out of bounds. That'll give the ball back to the Mustangs. Mustangs have full court pressure to deal with, handle it well. Inbounded quickly to Bledsoe by Anderson. Bledsoe back to Anderson. Anderson has it atop the 3-point line, looking for the streaking Sweatstick across the key, but it's unable to. They had a whistle, Braden. What was that whistle there to stop the play?
Off the ball foul, it looked like on number 5 for Northridge, excuse me, but I'm never sure. The officials never gave an official call there, and now it looks like they're just going to call it a timeout and not a foul. It's both Northridge coaches jumped off the bench and were looking for an explanation and then called a timeout. So it looks like they're going to wave the foul off and just go ahead and go with a full timeout here.
Yeah, that was been interesting. The refs did signal the foul to the scores table, but the scores table yet to post any kind of a foul. This timeout here brought to you by Central Auto Parts. For all your auto parts supply needs, stop by Central Auto Parts, West Platte Avenue in Fort Morgan. Also by Premier Farm Credit, committed to serving those in production ag. Premier Farm Credit, the gold standard in ag lending. Yeah, no foul call here as the ball stays with the Grizzlies. And out of this timeout, inbounded by the Grizzlies. Well defended by Anderson. Anderson screens, but well picked up by Baker. Baker gets his hand on it. McConnell recovers as the Mustangs commit the turnover. Mustangs have to be careful not to commit a turnover by themselves as they run into the pressure of the Grizzlies. McConnell does a good job to hold on to the basketball. Gets it sent over far side to Anderson. Anderson to Baker. Baker into Mendez. Mendez turns, drop steps. Looks to go for the shot, then the pass. Ball's around. We've got Mustangs. We've got Grizzlies on the floor. Grizzlies come up with the basketball. 3-point attempt not taken. Inbound low to the block. Shot taken by number 12 of the Grizzlies, Rodriguez, is no good. Rebounded by Anderson. Anderson, unguarded, is going to take the jump shot from 10 feet away. Unable to convert as it hits the rim and is rebounded by the Grizzlies. 3:20 to go. Mustangs lead 58-39. Grizzlies having trouble holding on to the ball all night. Commit yet again another turnover here with the Mustang pressure. As the Mustangs try to handle the pressure, the Grizzlies force with that full court press. They do a good job of it as McConnell brings it across half court. Sends it left side to Schneider. Schneider drives the lane, has the ball taken from him by number 2, Frank of the Grizzlies. He drives, lays it up, no good. Rebounded by number 15, Martinez, for the Grizzlies, who lays it back up and in. Not a good job there. The Mustangs holding on to the basketball or getting back after that turnover. Nonetheless, still lead 58-41. 2:45 to go in this ball game. Baker has the ball for the Mustangs. Lazily tries to give it to McConnell, which creates a turnover where Royal goes and tries to lay it up, and they're going to call a flagrant foul on McConnell there. Fouls on McConnell after the lazy turnover there that committed this all. Baker trying to get the ball to McConnell. Ball was turned over. McConnell quick to recover, but hard foul on Royal for the Grizzlies. Technical foul is called. That will send the Royal to the line to shoot, and we'll give the ball back to the Grizzlies coming out for these free throw attempts.
This is just a flagrant foul, not a technical. This is just kind of the new to the high school basketball. I think it came in last year. Is it any intentional foul? It's called now a flagrant foul, and so there's no tech awarded. The player gets to shoot by himself, pretty much, and then I believe the Grizzlies will retain possession after this free throw.
Royal all by himself at the free throw line. Mustangs regrouping while they had the chance to. Throw attempts up and good. Closing the gap here, 58-43. Mustangs lead by 15. Grizzlies will have the ball after those two free throw attempts by Arroyo. Mustangs set up. Long pass to about half court to get the ball inbounded for the Grizzlies. Mustangs set up well and do a good job here in their defense. We've got Kimball, Lopez, Schneider, Anderson, and Garber on the floor for the Mustangs. Shot up by the Grizzlies as they send it into the low block. It's up and no good, but there's going to be a foul on the Mustangs, Aaron Anderson. Should be his second, and that's going to send number 35, Barraza, to the line for the Grizzlies to shoot two. Barraza's first shot attempt is up and good.
Insurance Connection, whether it's health, life, or dental insurance, or Medicare supplements. See Sharon Kaufman at Insurance Connections today.
Barraza's second free throw is up and good, closing this gap ever so slightly. 2:30 to go in the ball game. 58-45, Mustangs lead. Mustangs can't hold on to the ball as it's inbounded. Grizzlies recover, shot up, and we're going to have another foul. Mustangs have to do a good job here of controlling the ball with a little over 2 minutes to go in this ball game. Unable to do so there on that inbounds play, and the foul is called on number 5, Garber. That is Garber's fourth. And that's going to send number 30 to the line, Mendez, for the Grizzlies to shoot two. His first is up and good.
BG T-Quest, stop by 302 Main Street in Fort Morgan. Letter jackets, t-shirts, banners, and more. They're also your local experts for customizing your team's sports apparel. BG T-Quest.
McConnell back into the game for the Mustangs, replacing number 30, Eric Kemble. Mustangs with their original starting five on the floor. Garber, Lopez, Schneider, McConnell, Anderson. Second free throw attempt, no good. Quickly rebounded and sent up court by the Mustangs to Garber. Garber's two-point jump shot's no good. Rebounded by the Grizzlies. Grizzlies push the issue down the floor. Leo Lopez does a good job to step in front and intercept that pass, but is unable to hold on to it, and it squirts out of bounds. Grizzlies have the basketball. 2 minutes to go in this ball game. Mustangs lead 58-46. The Grizzlies want to take a timeout and talk about it. And with that, we'll take a break as well. You're listening to Mustang Basketball on B106, B106.com. Out of this timeout, Josh Miller alongside Braden Schneider back with you on B106 for Morgan Basketball. Grizzlies quickly inbounded to number 30, Mendez. His shot goes up, it's no good. And it's rebounded by the Mustangs, where we're going to have a foul on the Grizzlies' number 2, Frank, his second. Give the ball back to the Mustangs. Mustangs, Anderson inbounds the ball quickly to Garber. Garber tries to get it to Schneider, where Schneider's fouled. That's going to put the Mustangs into the 1-and-1 bonus scenario, sending T.J. Schneider to the line for the free throw attempts here late in this ball game. Mustangs lead 58-46. Schneider and McConnell having two offensive great offensive showings for the Mustangs. It really has been a team effort, but both Schneider and McConnell lead the Mustangs here. Schneider's first free throw attempt is up and good.
Northern Colorado Title. For all of your title needs, visit Tim Weimer at Northern Colorado Title at 205 West Kiowa in Fort Morgan.
Schneider's second attempt is up, rattles around and out, no good, rebounded by the Grizzlies. Mustangs hurry up to get back on defense. Grizzlies hurry up to try to close this gap as they're running out of time. 1:50 to go here in this ball game. Grizzlies send it into the low block to number 35, Barraza, and he's able to put the basket up and in and good. Mustangs get the ball back in play, try to break this press and do, but unfortunately Garver's not able to hold on to the basketball. Coach Enright asking Schneider to slow down this game as time is running out, but before they're able to do that, they commit the turnover, giving the ball back to the Grizzlies. Mustangs lead by 11, 59-48, minutes 30 to go here in this ball game. Grizzlies have the ball far right side, three-point line area. Send it now back up top to number 5, Carlin. Carlin sends it left side to Barnhart. Barnhart back up top to Arroyo. Arroyo back far left side to Barnhart. Barnhart drives the lane, lays it off the glass, no good. Rebounded by the Mustangs, Anderson. Anderson working to get across half court. I would hope he slows this basketball down and try to get some guaranteed points and maintain possession here as time's running out in this ball game. Now a minute to go, fourth quarter. Anderson sends it right side to Garver. But they're going to say they're going to give an offensive foul on Aaron Anderson as he sent the ball right side to McConnell. Wasn't able to stop his momentum and going to force that unfortunate turnover here late in this ball game. Anderson's Anderson's third foul, 18 fouls. Grizzlies quick to get back. Throw up the three-point shot, which is no good, draws no iron, and hits the out-of-bounds line, which will give the ball back to the Mustangs gratefully. 50 seconds to go in this ball game. Mustangs lead by 11. Full court pressure being applied by the Grizzlies. Swetzik comes in for Schneider as the Mustangs look to just try to get into the basketball and do to Garver. Garver waiting to be fouled and isn't. Sends it up top to Anderson where he'll be fouled. Anderson fouled. Stop clock. Clock is stopped. 44 seconds to go in this ball game. 59-48. Mustangs lead. Aaron Anderson will go to the line where he will shoot the 1-and-1 bonus scenario with the Grizzlies having 8 fouls on the board.
Good night for the Fort Morgan schools as they're both playing with a lot of intensity. It's great to see that.
Anderson shot up, no good, rebounded by the Grizzlies. 40 seconds to go in this ball game. As Braden said, 2 great basketball games here tonight, both high-paced, a lot of energy, both team efforts, which has been exciting to watch. Grizzlies trying to move the ball around, have it tipped by the Mustangs and out of bounds. It will remain Grizzlies ball, 32 seconds to go in this ball game. Not likely the Grizzlies are going to be able to score 11 points. Mustangs should come out of here with a win, barring any freak circumstances from happening. Barraza lays the ball up and in, not a problem, but Mustangs unable to get the ball in as they turn it over, and 2 quick points are put back on the board. As the gap has been drastically closed from 11 to 7, 59-52, Mustangs lead, 17 seconds to go. Mustangs will have the basketball off of this timeout. Grizzlies call a quick 30-second timeout to regroup after those quick 4 points. Northern Colorado Title brings us this break and play. For all your title needs, visit Tim Weimer at Northern Colorado Title at 205 West Kiowa in Fort Morgan. Also brought to you by Bijou T-Quest. Stop by 302 Main Street in Fort Morgan. Letter jackets, T-shirts, banners, and more. They're also your local experts customizing your team's sports apparel. Insurance Connection, also one of our sponsors. Whether it's health, life, or dental insurance, or Medicare supplements, T-Sharon Coffin and Insurance Connection. And finally, Equitable Savings and Loan, Northeast Colorado's hometown saving and loan in Fort Morgan and Brush. Coach Unrein trying to get his guys refocused here after a couple turnovers that led to 4 quick points for the Grizzlies. Mustangs lead 59-52, 17 seconds left in this ballgame. Anderson inbounds the ball to Sletsig, where Sletsig quickly fouled. Oh, I thought he was fouled. They're going to say he traveled. I'm not sure not my decision to make, but unfortunate for Mr. Tony Swetzik, but he's going to be called on the travel and the turnover. A second comes off the clock, 16 seconds to go. Grizzlies have the ball on a quick inbounds play. Shot is up, no good off the side of the backboard. Garber rebounds the basketball where he is fouled. And now the Morgan Mustangs will go to the line to shoot a one-on-one bonus scenario and try to extend this lead as time is running out. 10 seconds left on the game clock. Here, fourth quarter. Mustangs lead by 7, 59-52. Next foul committed on number 5, Carlin for the Grizzlies. Will send number 5, Garber, to the line for the Mustangs for the one-on-one scenario. First shot is up and good by Nick Garber.
Valley Hearing Center, 417 Main Street in Fort Morgan, getting your hearing to its very best.
Mustangs 60-52, the 8-point lead, 10 seconds to go as Garber sets up and shoots his second free throw, which is up and good. Grizzlies quick to try to get down the court as time is expiring. Shot up, no good, bounces around, rattles around, time is expiring, 2 seconds. But this now, Grizzlies put up the final desperation shot. As we close this ball game out with the final score, the Mustangs with the win, 61-52. Brady's going to try to go down and talk to coach and a player here as we'll come back and have some final stats and some post-game chatter and wrap-up as the Mustangs are victorious here at Northridge High School. You're listening to Mustangs basketball as the Mustangs win 61-52. We'll be right back. You're listening to Mustang basketball, B106, B106.com. School. Josh Miller here back at Northridge High School. Braden Snyder's with Coach Unrein and number 24, Nevin McConnell.
Here with Nevin McConnell. Nevin, a big night offensively. What made the difference tonight is you guys have kind of come alive here late as the win over Frederick, an overtime loss to Brush, and now a win here in Northridge. What has kind of motivated you and the team?
We just started playing as a team and started looking for the basket, and, we just been playing team defense, and, it's just come together.
What made your night so easy is you made it look extremely easy out there, hitting jump shots from all over the floor, all over, diving for balls. Just a great overall effort for you, but what was different for you tonight?
Well, I got over my sickness, and Coach is doing a great job of subbing, and he's getting the whole bench playing, and, that keeps us fresh and ready to play and hustle and every time we're out on the court.
All right, thanks, man. Congratulations on the win.
Thank you.
Coach Unrein, your team's been on fire since Frederick with a tough loss in Brush and in overtime, as I just mentioned with Nevin. What are you doing to keep your team motivated and strong?
Well, when you got good kids, they're ready to work. They want to be good, and so they come in ready to practice, and it makes my job easier. I just have to try to clean some things up and stuff, and they listen, and it's them doing it, and so we're just working hard and having fun.
Coach, unofficially, I had your team winning the turnover battle. That was something we talked about earlier on in the season. What changed over Christmas break and into the new year? Did your team started diving for balls more and just going all out?
I think they started having fun, once we picked up the pace. It suits them well, and so success breeds success. And so right now our defense, we've been aggressive, and so now they're willing to do those little things that when we weren't very good, that they weren't willing to do. And so, we really started forcing the ball baseline this game, and we cleaned things up on the defensive end. I thought we were much better guarding the ball, and it paid off, I think, on the turnover battle.
Well, congratulations on the win tonight. Coaches, your team continues to look as they play Sterling on Friday.
You're going to go into a team that's, ranked one of the top teams in the state, but it'll be a good test for us. We'll get to see where we're at because, we're always just looking to try to get better and have a good league finish. Good luck on Friday, Coach. Thank you.
Thank you, Braden, for that. As we bring you this post-game show, Mustangs post-game show is brought to you by High Plains Bank in Wiggins. No matter what your loan needs, stop by High Plains Bank, 502 Central Avenue in Wiggins today. Also inquire about checking and savings accounts, as well as CDs at High Plains Bank in Wiggins. As Coach Unrein said, they've got a tough matchup, both boys and girls, at Sterling on Friday. Boys will be at home, girls on the road. We will have coverage of the girls' game on the road there from Sterling. Unofficially, here's some final points totals for the Mustangs. as they finished with this victory here tonight. Nick Garber had 10 points, Tony Zwetzig with 3, Aaron Mendez with 4, Nash Bledsoe with 2, TJ Snyder with 5, Mustangs leading scorer Nevin McConnell with 14, Eric Kemble with 2, Aaron Anderson with 6, and Scott Baker with 5. A great day for Mustangs basketball, both boys and girls coming away here at Northridge with wins and look to carry that momentum in Tri-Valley Conference League play to Sterling. As Coach Unrein said, Braden, it's going to be a tough game for those boys on Friday, as well as the girls, as we look to carry some of this momentum here into this Tri-League Valley Conference play.
And that's exactly right. It is a tough game, but as Coach Unrein hit it right on the head, it's coming from a former athlete in high school. I know it's easier to play when you're having fun than when you're beat up and tired and you don't want to come into practice. And he's got it. For one, it's a rivalry game, and for two, they're having a lot of fun flying around making plays. Before we went on air, we were down there with Nevin McConnell and Coach Unrein, and they were just talking about how much fun tonight's game was, and it was unbelievable the difference in between tonight's game and the game in the 2011 part of the season. And I think having fun with high school athletes is what helps you win ball games.
Yeah, and it's really, I wasn't able to see the Brush game, but for those boys, the hard-fought battle where they fell just a little bit short there and that lost to Brush, but do a great job here in Northridge to recover as they come away with this win, and that'll take them and their Tri-Valley record to 1-1, and again, their overall record 5-5 as we look to carry this momentum to Sterling on Friday. As we wrap up here tonight, I'd like to thank our sound engineer and producer of Mustang Basketball, Trent Klimper. I'm Josh Miller alongside Braden Schneider, where both boys and girls basketball comes away here victorious in Northridge High School. You've been listening to Mustang Basketball on B106, B106.com. Have a good night, everybody.